on the wrong one. Dun, dun, dun. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Revitalising Villa. This is episode 12, but more importantly this is the second instalment in Revitalising Villa is WAR. Yes, that means today we do have Birmingham City at home. Revenge is on the cards. They may have beaten us earlier this season, but we are going to put it right today. The form isn't the greatest, as you may have saw in the last episode, a 5-2 loss to Bournemouth and a 0-0 at home to Burton. Yeah, not the greatest sort of form to go into this one. But, you know, I'm hoping the boys can sort of rejig up. And I've got war paint on, so, you know, I'm ready. Let's do this. Just ignore the monobrow. It's fine. It's fine. I've actually come in on game day for once, so this is the side that's going to play. It's the 4-2-3-1. It hasn't really worked for us lately, but I'm going to stick with it. Adoma on the right wing is the danger for us, but the whole squad then. Bun in goal, because there's no Sam Johnson yet. He's still not quite back. El Mohammadi on the right wing back, a bit of experience over James Bree. Neil Taylor left wing back, again a bit of experience over Joe Bryan, so I'm thinking the experience will be useful against a derby. No red cards I'm hoping for. No red cards. John Souttar and James Chester are the centre-backs. I want Souttar to get some experience in these sort of games. He's going to be the man going forward, so he can play. Glenn Whelan and Conor Hourihane the midfield too. Again, they've been playing pretty well as a midfield, although we haven't really got good results. They've been playing well, so they keep their places. Adoma on the right. Grealish on the left. Green drops to the bench in space of Fede Varela, who comes in behind the striker. I'm going to give him a chance. Grealish wants to play on the left a bit better, I think. Andre Green, he's a little too young for this sort of game, so let's give it a go. It's a very attacking bench too. I must stress that. We've got the likes of Green, Snodgrass and Hogan to come off the bench. Snodgrass has not really found his way back into the squad since Grealish has come in. Grealish hasn't been playing well, but I think he deserves some sort of game time. So Snodgrass is on the bench. Being a lone player, as good as he's been for us, it's probably the best move. I'm nervous going into this one. Nervous. Other fixtures to watch out for us then, of course, Sunderland away at Bristol City in 4th. Wolves at home to QPR. Wolves in 3rd, of course. And we're at Middlesbrough. They're at home to Reading. If Reading can do us a favour there, we might be able to open up more of a gap because Middlesbrough are closing us down. I don't like seeing that. Previous meetings completely blue. We need to put that right. No. We have been pretty good at Villa Park so far. Only the one loss, I think, at home. So the fact that it's at home will help us. We did lose the away game, as I've said. So this is the side for Birmingham. It's the same front four that caused us problems before. Magoma, Boga, Jota and Jutkovic. It's going to be a difficult day to keep them quiet. So hopefully Chester and Souttar can do it. Hopefully our attack is better than theirs. That's how we're going to win this game, simply put. El Mohammadi's been booked inside 3 minutes, so that's good. Conor Hourihane picks it up. El Mohammadi to Whelan. That's a smart pass. Adoma to Kodja to Varela. Oh, what a miss. Oh, what a miss. What a move, but what a miss. Big chance for the Portuguese little man. Oh, can't miss chances like that in these games. Chester wins a good header. Here is Varela. Whelan then. Come on, boys. What is that? You can't give the ball away like that. Jutkovic plays in Boga. Chance for Blues on the break. Boga. Good save by Bun. That's not good. Good defending. Not good defending at all. From the corner then. It's going to be Jota with it. Souttar's clearance was poor, but he gets a chance after a good save by Bun. Not good enough defending that. Birmingham come forward again. Colin. Boga. Boga's cross. It's awful. It's awful. What is going on there? Souttar hasn't started well by the looks of it. It's a free kick though. Conor Hourihane over it. Oh, it's over the bar. Over the bar. Jeremy Boga's gone off injured for them. That's good news. That is good news. Louis Walsh. That's who's come on. I don't know his first name. Just Walsh. So it's Louis Walsh now. That's it. The Irishman. He's took a corner. Oh no. It's an own goal from the goalkeeper. It's an own goal from the goalkeeper. I hate this game sometimes. I actually hate this game. Corner then. Free kick even. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. We missed Fede Varela's taking it. Oh, I've missed it. Fede Varela, don't miss this. Do not miss this penalty. Your Villa career's over if you miss this penalty. Oh, for God's sake. This is exactly what happened in the first game, if you remember. We missed a penalty and went on to lose the game. Can we get back into this? Hourihane. He's got to find the right pass. He can't lose it there. He's picked out El Mohammadi just about, and Sutar can get it forward for Villa. Varela. Grealish can't get there. It's a poor pass from Varela again. He's had an awful, awful game so far. Walsh, El Mohammadi's there mopping up. Oh, I can't believe we missed a penalty again. We've missed a few penalties this season. Haven't got a real sort of penalty taker at the moment. Grealish, Varela, finds Whelan with a bit of space. To Kodja, to Hourihane, great chance. Conor Hourihane, Stockdale with a save. I'm happy that we're making chances. That's something. Kodja's getting looked over by a physio at the moment. Oh, he's twisted his knee. He's twisted his knee. Brilliant. Let's bring him off. Scott Hogan gets a chance then. Another corner just at the edge of half-time. Chester's header. It's 1-1. James Chester, the captain. Super James Chester. That's relief. The perfect time to score as well. Literally 30 seconds before half-time. Steve Cotterell's team talk has been absolutely damaged. It's 1-1. Fede Varela is on a 5.8 and I'm thinking I'm going to bring him off at half-time. Let's do Robert Snodgrass behind the striker. Why not? Jota. Jutkovic, good 1-2. Jota. Them. It's just poor. It's poor defensively. I'm so nervous. Here we go though. Neil Taylor. Poor throw. To nobody. Literally to nobody. Here's Magoma. Louis Walsh. I still don't know if that's his name. Jota. Whelan looking to intercept. He doesn't do so though. Magoma to Walsh. Oh my God, that's close. El Mohammadi's throw on the right. What's going on with these throw-ins? Just literally just given away. Stockdale's long kick. Sutar won the header and Hogan's onto it. A bit of space on the left for Jack Grealish, who picks out Snodgrass with one hell of a pass. Snodgrass on the right. Back to El Mohammadi. Grealish knocks down and he's headed away. Well, cleared away well by the Birmingham defence, to be fair. He's wheeling with a bit of space. Albert Adoma in great form and finds the top corner. It's a turnaround of the highest quality from Aston Villa. And it's 2-1. And the war paint works. The war paint works. It was a good move, actually. What a pass this is from Whelan to pick him out. And Albert Adoma, who scored 4, of course, a few games ago, gets on the score sheet again. It's Aston Villa 2, Birmingham City 1. Have some of that. Sutar's clearance. Don't let them score straight away. Jutkovic is in. One pass. And that's wide. Okay, that's a bit too close for me. Whoa. That's a free kick that should not be that close. Jutkovic has picked up a knock and gone off. Grealish's corner. Wheeling with loads of space. What is that? Just head it in the net. Jesus. Cotterill can come forward now for Birmingham, and Jota over the top to Isaac Vassal, who's got all the pace in the world, and he's not picked out the top corner there. Hourihane can't get there, can he? He has done. Good play from Conor Hourihane, and Grealish into a bit of space on the left. This is working for us. Grealish's cross is awful, but Hourihane's there. Glenn Whelan on the edge of the box. Adoma again. Albert Adoma has scored again. Oh, super Albert. Super Albert. He's dancing in his celebration, surely, like he was on Saturday for us as we beat Burton Albion. Whelan, Adoma, boom. Of course, as I mentioned in the last episode, we caught up. So this is the game that, obviously, this is coming out on Tuesday, so you should be watching this on a Tuesday. This is the actual game that we're playing on Sunday. It's Villa Blues, so hopefully it goes a little bit like this. 3-1. We are comfortable with 10 minutes to go. We've surely beaten Birmingham now. Surely. 3 minutes to go. Added time ticks away. Highlights aren't coming. It's over. It's over. We've done it. We have done it. We have won this battle. It's over. Aston Villa 3, Birmingham City 1. Ha. It's all about the war paint, guys. The war paint did this. I have to wear war paint now every game, don't I? Every Birmingham City episode, for God's sake. Although, if we win promotion, we won't ever have to play them again. In the other results, Reading held Millwall to a draw, Wolves beat QPR, and Sunderland lost to Bristol City. Have some of that. So a 6-point gap over Middlesbrough at top of the league is brilliant. But the important one, really, at this point of the season, with nearly 4 months left to go, or 3 months left to go, is that massive 15-point gap over Ipswich in 7th. At this point, we are guaranteed at least a playoff place. I'll be disappointed with a playoff place at this point, but we're guaranteed at least that. So that's good. The second game of the episode, of course, is against Fulham. Fulham sitting in the playoff places in 4th, in pretty good form actually. Only 8 points off us, so they're not really going to win the title, but you never know. It's a big game for us away at Fulham. I think we did beat them earlier in the season. If I take a look, we did. We beat them 2-1. It was on episode. I remember this now. Lys Mousset's last minute winner. So it's going to be a difficult game. There's no doubt in that. But I think we can do it. I thought, as we're so far into the season, we should take a look at this dynamic screen everyone talks about. Haven't really looked at it yet on the series too much. But that looks pretty good, doesn't it? Match cohesion is good. Players have attained a good level of understanding. They work well together. Dressing room atmosphere very good, which is fantastic. There are 6 players at the club who are unhappy, which is a little weird. One of them's Ross McCormack. Worried new signing Walter Gonzalez will take his position in the team. Had a bit of a public fallout with him over it, because Walter Gonzalez, when he gets a work permit, will be in the team, and Ross McCormack certainly won't be. Gabriel Bonlahor wants first team football. See you later, son. In terms of the actual hierarchy then, John Terry, Chester and Whelan are still the team leaders, which is pretty good to see. I would expect next season this is changing. So you see the likes of Chester, Hurahan and possibly Codger up there as the 3 team leaders. I'm disappointed that other players such as Sam Johnston, Sutar and Andre Green aren't higher up in this. That will change, but I'm disappointed at that. This is the team for today's game then, and it's Mark Bunn in goal. James Bree comes in on the right wing back position. Al Mohammadi didn't play very well. Sutar and Chester at the centre backs. Joe Bryan comes in at left wing back again. Taylor didn't play very well. It was a problem for us. Glenn Whelan and Hurahan keep their places. Albert Adoma on the right. Jack Grealish on the left. Robert Snodgrass plays behind the striker, who's Scott Hogan. After Codger's knock, he's not really going to play, and Hogan wants first team football, so makes sense. Can we make it 2 wins out of 2 for the first time in a little while then? This is the Fulham side. It's a 4-2-1-2-1. It's like a diamond up front, that, isn't it? Floyd, Aite, Fonte, Graham, Johansson, Norwood, Malumbu. They've got some good players, to be fair to them. On the bench, Shea Ojo and Ryan Sessegnon, who's not starting for them, which is weird. It's a tricky away tie, this one, Fulham. It could be difficult. It's Button's goal kick early on. Can we win the header? Chester does do so, but there's no midfielder mopping it up, and Fonte goes wide for Ite. He's already started the game for knock, and Fonte, that's an early chance for Fulham inside a minute. 12 minutes in, we haven't had a shot yet. Our passing's been shocking, apparently. I'm just going to knock it back onto counter and play a little bit wider, just because Fulham are dominating us at the moment, and I think we should just play on the break for a bit. Rafa Soares is a great name for a left back, isn't it? Aite to Fonte is dangerous, and Graham, surely he was offside. Surely he was offside. There we go. Thank you very much. He looked offside, to be honest with you. The game's evened up since we've gone onto counter. Robert Snodgrass isn't having a good game though, to be honest with you. Neither's Grealish on a 6.4. Chester's on a 6.3. Grealish's free kick from the left then. It's towards Snodgrass at the near post. We've hit the post and it's finally gone in. Scott Hogan turns it in on one hell of a scrappy finish. Button was all over the place, but Villa lead on the stroke of half time. It's another goal late on in the first half. That's big for us. Button is all over the place. Scott Hogan grabs himself a goal. He hasn't scored many this year, and he probably won't be here next year, but at the end of the day, it's 1-0. I would expect a lot of Fulham pressure in this second half, so the counter is the smart move to me. Breeze throwing on the right. Again, just giving away. What is it with throw-ins in this episode? It's just been poor. Malumbu, Johansson. If something comes from this, I'm going to be very, very annoyed. Graham on the right, taking on Bryan, beating Bryan, getting the crossing, but Bunn is calm and collected there. He's done well since coming in, Mark Bunn, actually. He's not really a first choice regular, but he's done pretty well. Whelan wide for Adoma. The highlight continues. Albert Adoma in great form, finding Hogan. Conor Hurahan to Grealish. Jack Grealish scores at the near post. Super Jack. Oh, it won't count. It's offside. Oh, it does. Why'd you do that to me? We're passing it around at the back nicely, and here's Grealish with a bit of space. That's just a poor pass. Why, Jack? Why? Shea Ojo. He can take on his man and he can beat Bree for pace way easy. Way easy? It's not really a word, is it? This highlight is still going, and here's Graham, who's just gone right round Brian way too easily. And there's Fonte. It's been coming, and it's 1-1. Fulham 1, Aston Villa 1. You have to reckon that Fulham are probably the strongest side going into this end of the game now. Fredericks cross from the right. Suto with a good header. Johansson's there though. It's a good block though. Grealish finds Hogan, and Villa might be able to break here on the counter like the mentality says. Into Snodgrass, who's got away. Robert Snodgrass has fired it over the bar. That's a chance. This is what you would call a tight game. 8 shots each. A lot of fouls for Fulham. We come forward on the right. Breeze throwing. He's found his man for once, but Onum has lost it. Brilliant. Norwood can bring it forward for Fulham. Shea Ojo is a danger man for them. Fonte, Johansson. They're going to bring it forward, and Ojo's got Bree beaten for pace, I would think. Johansson to Norwood. Malumbu with a lot of space. He's got an overlap. Graham to Fredericks, who's coming forward. Fredericks cross, and Ojo to Font, and it's 2-1. Fulham have turned it around, and it's all gone wrong at Craven Cottage. Into added time, a minute. It's over. Surely it's over. There's 20 seconds. This will be gutting for Fulham if we can do something here. Headed away as far as Ojo. They might be able to break though. Rui Fonte. This is what they'd want. They're in the right area. Terry can find Grealish though, and Hogan over the top maybe? No, it's over. It's over, and that's disappointing. Our unbeaten league run of around 6 or 7 games is over. It's Fulham 2, Aston Villa 1. I'm not going to get down about it. We've beaten Birmingham. I don't care about anything else. I just don't care. And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings an end to this episode. A big episode and a big win over Birmingham. I'm so happy to beat them. The war paint works. He's staying. If we ever play Birmingham anytime, he's staying. I'm sorry, guys. Get used to it. Even the monobrain. 2 huge league games coming up in the next episode. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Make sure you watch to find out. Until then, from me to you and the war paint, goodbye.